This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks at Phillips Arena. They split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes.
And a look at the lights of Charlotte, North Carolina, sparkling in the sky. Just stunning.
Boys, nice line.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation. Four now for Charlotte, and a new group in for the Heat. Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Josh McRoberts out there with Dalembert. Then it's Green. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Outside, Green. Poked away. And a wide open look for Freak. Offensive rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Heat in 5th.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Screen by Dalembert. Here's McRoberts. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McRoberts has got his first points of the game.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Move the ball.
Freak dishes to Zeller. Six on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing, and that one's good. Freak. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Green kicks to McRoberts. Screen by Dalembert. And it's Dragic off the drive, and the shot is good. Dragic has got 7. Here's Freak. A 17-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good.
That is such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Green up on top, covered by Hairston. The drive by Green, and he makes good on the layup.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Here's Freak. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic.
And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player.
I was obsessed with the NBA.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg. Jefferson comes in for Kaminsky. And Freak subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And then for Miami, Winslow's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Gerald Green in for Goran Dragic. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Deng out there with Winslow. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Wade in at the point guard.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Dishes to Freak. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Shot clock at 6. Wade with it, and Batum picks him up defensively from 15 feet away, and that one goes long.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And again, the Hornets missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Wade. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Jones. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Hairston in for Walker. Freak with it. He's got 7. Here's Hawes. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Outside, Green. 1:32 left in the second quarter. That's short off the rim. Hornets trail by 16. Three-pointer picked by Zeller. And that one's good. Freak's got 10.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And the foul called on P.J. Hairston. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. 55 seconds left now here in the second, and stolen by Zeller. Here's Freak. 10 points for him. The dish to Hairston. Zeller, a screen on Green. Pass to Hawes. From about 16, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hawes got his second basket of the night. Miami leading by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hairston against Green. No good again that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Now Freak fires the 3. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Every time.
Substitution on the court.
That'll do it for the first half.
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount it. Spencer Hawes is checked in for the Hornets. Freak comes in for Jeremy Lin. The Heat also with a sub, Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Whiteside. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Spencer Hawes out there with Jones. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Shoots. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Freak. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dragic kicks to Bosh. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Back to Bosh.
That's the ball. What are you doing?
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Heat have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Both good from the line that time. Hornets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Freak. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Walker. The shot by Wade, wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Freak passes to Jones. He feeds it to Freak. No good from outside.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And he gets it to go.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Hornets trail by 19, and Walker kicks to Batum. Passes it to Hawes. Feeds it to Freak. Screen by Jones. And the Hornets miss again.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Bosh against Walker.
That's a walk.
And that one's good by Bosh. Bosh has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
It's Dragic with the drive. Bosh dishes to Dang, and the shot is good. Dang's got 5 points now this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
The pass to Wade. Dang gets a wide open look. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Walker the pass to Jones. Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Freak. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Kicks it to Bosh. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And that's 21 points for Chris Bosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
A look here at last year in the NBA, where the Hornets ranked. 11th in blocks, 14th in points off turnover. Free throw shooting as a team goes, not a strong suit. Top 20 in the league. A little bit of work to be done there.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Hawes. Zeller comes in for Terrence Jones. Kidd-Gilchrist, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
It's Dragic with the drive. Some solid defense from Kidd-Gilchrist.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
3-second difference between shot clock and gameplay. And stolen by Whiteside. Now here's Dragic. He's got 9. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. Chris Bosh is checked in for Josh McRoberts. 59 the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Miami.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Chris Bosh. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
On the court for the Heat, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Green is out there with Dragic, and it's Winslow in at the small forward. Freak off on that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg.
Chris, tell
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move Chris Bosh. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night